Good day student. In this session we will see the practical number 11, that is array. Okay. To complete this practical we need to develop two programs. The first one is sort list of 10 numbers and second is perform addition of 3 by 3 matrix. Let us quickly see the relevant POs of this practical: basic knowledge, discipline knowledge, experiment and practice, engineering tools, ethics, individual and teamwork, communication and lifelong learning. Now we will see the relevant CO, course outcome for this practical. So develop flowchart and algorithm to solve problems logically and develop C programs using array and structure. The practical outcome is write, compile, execute simple C program using Turbo C, use single and multi-dimensional arrays in the program. Okay, to complete this practical we need minimum theoretical knowledge is concept of array variables and their declaration, concept of single and multi-dimensional array. So let me quickly start our first program, that is sort list of 10 numbers. So what is the sorting? The sorting has two types, that ascending and descending. Okay, so to execute this program, first we should declare one array having size 10 number. After that we can take these 10 numbers from the user and according to that we can display numbers into the ascending or into the descending format. So before going to start the execution of our program, what we'll do in this practical and in this first program. So in the first program, first we take 10 numbers into the array. After that we will check the first number which is present in the array and compare that number with the second number which is present into the array. Means first we will check the index 0 and index 1, and if the greater number is 0th index, then we will keep it as it is. But suppose the second number, that is the first index number, is greater, then we will going to exchange the value of the number. So this is the sorting. Now we will see the program. So I have mentioned earlier that the https www.onlinegdb.com, this is the website to execute the C program. Suppose if you don't have computers and laptop and Turbo C on your machine, then you can use this website and you can write your program into this site. You can easily debug this program, run this program, and you can get the output of this program. So for this purpose, here I am showing this program on this website instead of the Turbo C++. So see here, we will start our program, include stdio.h, and again we can include the conio.h. After that void main, here we are declaring one array having size 30. Here we have written this program to take maximum 30 numbers. As per the lab manual, we can change it index as a 10 also. So we require some variables for the executing for loop, that is I, j, a, n. Okay, so these are the integer variables and number is a array having size 30. Now printf, by using this we are going to instruct user to enter the value for n, means how many numbers you want to sort. Okay, in our program they have given 10 numbers, so here we can enter 10 number for the value n. Okay, so by using scanf we can take the input from the user. Now enter the numbers. Now after getting the count of numbers, we can actually input the value for that array. So here for I is equal to 0, I less than n, I plus plus or plus plus I. So by using this we can take n numbers from the user, because here the condition is I is equal to 0, I less than n, means index is started from 0. So at the time of getting the numbers from the user, address of number I. So first value of I is 0, means first value which is going to enter by the user is stored into the number of I, means number of 0. This should be a first value. After that I plus plus. Okay, now the value of I is become 1. Now 1 is less than n. So suppose if we have entered n as a 10, so 1 is less than 10, so again this condition is true, then it will again execute the scanf. Now see here, ampersand number of I, the value of I is 1, so this should be a second value of the array. Like that we can store from 0 to n, means suppose n is 10, so index is from 0 to 9, and we will store the 10 value into this array number. After that, see here, we require 2 for loops. So I is equal to 0, I less than n, I plus plus or plus plus I, increment. After that, in again for j equal to I plus 1, j less than n, j plus plus. So what is this condition? We will start from first, we will compare number of 0 with number of 1. See here, number of 0 means it is a first value of the array, number of 1 is the second value of array. First we will check first and second value. So we require number of I is a 0, and j equal to I plus 1, means 0 plus 1, it is a 1. So each and every time the number of 0 first value is compared with first value, second value, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth and ninth, means first value is compared with all the other variables. In case any number we found that is greater than this first number, it will swap the value of number. So see here, a equal to number of I, means suppose number of I is greater than j, means suppose here number of I is 0 and number of j is 1 and number I is 5 and number j is suppose 1. So 5 is greater than 1, so we have to exchange the value of the number. So a equal to number of I equal to number j, j equal to a. So this is the 3 statement which is used to swap the number between number of I to number of j. And after that, what happen? First value will be compared. Then again j plus plus. So now j become what? I plus 1 means what? 0 plus 1 is a 1. Now j plus plus, it becomes 2. Okay, means number of 0 is compared with the 2. Suppose again number 0 is greater than number 2, it will exchange the value of numbers. If not, it will keep as it is. In the j plus plus, now j become 2, 0 is compared with 2. Again 0, number of 0 is compared with 3, like that. Okay, when j becomes 9, again it will compare, then j plus plus. Now j becomes 10. So 10 is not less than n. We will complete this for loop. Now the control flows here, I plus plus. Now I become 1. So again 1 is compared with 2, 3, 4, like that. And after completion of each iteration, we will get the sorted array. And by using this for loop, we are going to display the sorted array. Now we will execute this program. So see here, num, little bit I will expand this output screen. So enter the value of n. So here in our program, we need 10 values to sort. So 10. After that, enter the numbers. So number, suppose I have entered 3, 6, 2, 7, 9, 5, 1, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and suppose 16. So this is the array which is not sorted, but after completion of this program the output will be 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 9 10 and 16. So see here output, the numbers arranged in ascending order are given below, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 9 10 and 16. Okay, so this is the output of your program. Again, suppose this is the ascending order. Suppose if you want to display the numbers into the descending order, so see here the very little change is there. Use here less than instead of the greater than. Means first, if the value of number of 0 is less than number of 1, then it will swap the value. Means the largest one value will come into the number of I, that is number of 0. Again we will execute this program. Here suppose I have given value 5, so we should enter only 5 value. Suppose so these are the values. Now see there number arranged in, sorry, here we should write the descending, okay, in the printf. So descending is 99, 67, 49, 34 and 11. This is the descending order. Okay, thank you.